sports and another exciting edition of NBA. All right, Doris, how about teams like these who can really run their offense through their bigs?
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the three. There's a screen by Turner. The three, Mathurin. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Okoro, left side. Mobley, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Okoro. And he banks in the layup.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
There's a screen by Turner. For three, Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Allen outside. Back to Mitchell. The three ball. Pacers with a rebound. All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, BA, got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
Here's Mitchell, tipped.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Mitchell. Launches a three. Another three for Indiana.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. Throw it down, Donovan Mitchell, just exploding off the floor.
Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Halliburton with the ball. Picked up by Allen. Turner against Mitchell. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 4. Mathurin, a screen on Allen. Here's the floater. Halliburton, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt, waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, this is how impactful Mathurin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. A minute 50 left to play in the first. And Mitchell with the slam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Mobley on a screen. Mitchell misses.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Siakam with a screen on Strus. It's Mathurin with a drive. The kick out to Walker. Pass to Halliburton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Halliburton's got 8.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
3 points.
What a way to begin this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Okoro gets it to go.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Mobley. Now here's Okoro with 2 seconds left. And Mobley with the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Off the inbound. And it's good. But hang on here, the official.
2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
He beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Indiana ahead. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Pacers, Halliburton runs point with Mathurin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at the 3, the small forward. Halliburton looking for an opening. Halliburton drives. And the layup is good. Halliburton's got 10.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
Here's Mitchell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Doris, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
And the foul called on Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley.
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
On defense, the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my God. That was impressive. How many guys can flush it like this man?
Not many, that's for sure. He can really fly.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
The offensive rebound. 3-pointer Mathurin. Can't get it to go. 2 for 4 thus far. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Allen finds Strus. Now Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, power move by Mitchell.
Don't be mistaken about that 6'1" frame. That 6'10" wingspan, 215 pounds. Look out inside.
16 feet out. Another miss by Halliburton. The Cavs have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Oh, Mitchell taking no chances.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
Walker against Mitchell. Out to Mobley. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley outside. Mobley on a screen. And it's a Coral penetrating. Allen on the wing. Walker with a steal. And here's the fast break. Walker. Tipped back in for two. And now it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
Yeah, the versatility of Walker. Can play back to the basket and get out and run. I mean, that combination is tough to find.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift. Brian, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Allen. Out to Mobley. Okoro outside. Mobley passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. Indiana leading by 5. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Left side Matherin. Turner, a screen on Mitchell. Back to Turner from downtown. Hits the trifecta. Turner's got 6.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Darius Garland. Dean Wade is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then there's Tristan Thompson, and it's Jerome in at the 2 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
On the wing, Wade. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
It's stolen by Hunter. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Garland. Toppin, a screen on Garland. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Pacers lead by 4.
We know that perimeter shooting is a coveted skill for the modern NBA big man. Thomas Bryant developed a great range for a shot.
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title?
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Here's Garland. Thompson right side. Outside Hunter. Pass to Garland. Clock at 6. Inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. Now Bryant. Banked it in off the glass.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. Trailing by 4. Thompson passes to Wade. Thompson, a screen on Toppin. Here's Wade. From outside, off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
They grab their own miss. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Absolutely love the energy that Thomas Bryant brings nightly. He earns his rebounds.
And the shot is good by Garland.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Shepard. Outside Neesmith. 4-3. Here's Toppin. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
We're talking about a 6'9" guy with a 7'2" wingspan. Toppin loves to be above the rim, picks up the loose change.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Outside Garland. Pass to Wade. Jerome on the wing. 1:10 left in the third. And Toppin pulls it down.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Garland, the pass to Wade. Top of the key jumper, no good.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Hunter against Toppin. Here's Neesmith. And that one's on target from the wing. And the Pacers lead by 11. For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hunter passes to Jerome. They set a pick. Can they get it? Cleveland again missing. And here's Toppin. Going inside. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
The shot, no good. And so it's Indiana in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Bill. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3. Cavaliers trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Launches it. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. Indiana leading by 13. Outside Matherin. Turner, a screen on Mitchell for 3. Matherin, the rebound by Allen. Well, Cleveland shooting about 47%. A nice number. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Matherin. Here's Mobley. Plenty of space. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, you see the confidence from Evan Mobley right now. Ready to shoot as soon as he touches the basketball.
Good D by Mobley.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it. Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
And Doris, Cleveland looking to balance their roster, trying to make sure the pieces fit.
And that's been the concern, right, BA? Because there's been some positional overlap, particularly in the front court. And this is where roster construction truly matters in the league.
The three from Okoro. Pascal Siakam with a rebound.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on Strus. The three, Matherin fires in the triple. And the Pacers lead by 13.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Matherin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
And Max Strus picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pacers leading by 13. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. And the basket by Halliburton.
That's the thing about Tyrese Halliburton. This guy's going to keep you guessing. You want me to pull up and make that shot? No problem.
The three from Okoro. Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Walker. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Indiana on offense. They're on an 11-3 run. Matherin against Strus. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. Now here's Siakam. 5 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell.
This is where Halliburton keeps you off balance. Defense never sure if he's going to make a pass. That time he up-fakes you into a foul.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they had the tools to do it. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Pacers.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from three. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Tyrese Halliburton.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Here's Matherin. Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam. Outside Walker. Turner, a screen on Strus. Walker's shot is off. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. It's Strus with a drive. The three ball. Indiana with a rebound. Into the lane, and the jam by Walker.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
The drive by Walker. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. We're all welcome everyone to the NBA. What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Hawkins. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. Hawkins can't hit. And here is Mobley. It's Allen on the wing. Poked away. Mobley the pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley kicks to Hunter. Over Adebayo. Rebound by the Heat. That one good for 2.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
They stand from 15 feet in. Not many players more dangerous in this NBA than Bam Adebayo.
No, there's not, Kevin. He's got the total package when he gets in the mid-range area on down. He can shoot the mid-range jumper above the rim to finish. He can score with his back to the basket, and he's an outstanding passer.
We haven't even mentioned his defense, right? Because his defense is off the charts.
Always an all-defense consideration.
For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Again, Adebayo missing. Cavaliers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals. Kicks it out to Allen. Wiggins against Mitchell. Back to Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him is that he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now Hero has to Ware. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Cleveland has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Mitchell against Hawkins. And it's Mitchell missing. Miami leading by 3. Wiggins kicks to Hero. Back to Wiggins. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Allen. Shoots a 3. Wiggins with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Ware. Powered down with both hands.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Mobley against Hero. And Okoro with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Shots good by Hero.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Now, here's Hunter. Hasn't made one yet.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Adebayo kicks to Ware, pass to Hero. Now, here's Adebayo. That one wide left.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Hunter with it, now defended by Adebayo. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. A kick out to Mobley. Mitchell right side. Back to Allen. With the second effort, on its way from Hunter for two. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. Allen surveying the D. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, leading by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
When Donovan Mitchell, Greg, is on the floor, he is the offense.
Yeah, and that goes beyond just his ridiculous scoring. It gets overlooked that he's also a skilled passer. So one way or another, Mitchell is finding points out there.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Great fake by Adebayo. Such a high IQ play.
Miami shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And he makes the first. Well, we're used to the stretch big men these days, Stan. That's not Bam Adebayo's game, though. How is he still effective?
Well, Kevin, Bam is a highly skilled big in his own right. He just doesn't have the three-point shot, but he's got the ball handling, he's got the passing, and he's got the mid-range jumper, and he puts those things together into a very effective package.
He has a good handle, doesn't he?
He's got a great handle.
Mobley misses. The Heat leading by 3. Jaquez outside. A 3 ball. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Mobley! Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Jaquez outside. Adebayo against Mitchell. Double team on Adebayo. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Miami no good on that time either. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Ware, covered by Hunter. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Cleveland ball.
For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Akez against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Here's Okoro. The offensive rebound. Now Mitchell. He's guarded by Adebayo. The second chance effort. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mitchell wide open. And it falls over the rim and in. Mitchell's got the lead up to 3 now for the Cavs. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Outside, Hero. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Allen, a screen on Hawkins. Mitchell with it. He has 6. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 3. Shot from free throw range. The shot, no good. He'd have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Adebayo with a screen for Wiggins. Driving inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
And he has a knack to score on the move. Wiggins stays in control even when he's at full speed.
Hunter, the pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. And Ware pulls it down. Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part because they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
Mobley finds Mitchell for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
Pass to Ware from past the arc. And no good that time. Now here's Allen. Here's Okoro. Wiggins with some nice D. And a close game so far to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by, thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Kevin Love. Terry Rozier is out there with Robinson. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot.
Oh, very solid from D. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
GA, you look how Garland can create for himself. Very good off the catch or the bounce.
so deadly off of those high pick and rolls because he can dribble into that three. A playmaker that can do that is a headache. Garland knows how to create that space and get his look.
Wade finds Garland. Now Strus. Back to Wade. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Lock at 6. Strus passes to Wade. That one off the back iron and out. The Heat with the lead. Love inside. Guarded by Garland. Up against Garland. And Kevin Love. The bucket with the assist by Robinson. Love's got his first 2 points.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Rozier up top, guarded by Garland. Count the basket. Rozier's got 5.
He's a competitor. Even amongst the trees, Rozier has such confidence in his ability to finish.
Wade dishes to Thompson. Back to Wade. Kicks it out to Garland. The wide open shot from Strus. Offline with his 3.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
And it's Rozier missing. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Strus passes to Thompson. Here's Jerome. Love grabs the board. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Heat. Into the lane. And he can't jam it through. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. And Thompson kicks to Wade. Second chance shot, and it's laid up and in by Thompson.
This is what Thompson does best. His aggressiveness on the boards is what makes him a valuable player.
Chalk up 2 there.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. 1:15 left in the third quarter of the game. Garland with it, picked up by Love. Thompson. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Get ready to bang inside when you're playing Thompson.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. There's a screen by Robinson. Highsmith's shot is good.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Strus passes to Thompson. Outside Garland. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Out to Wade. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Shot is good, and the Heat's lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Thompson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. team's shooting a steady diet from outside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, puts so much pressure on the defense.
The third quarter comes to a close. Heat out front, up 5. And we're coming back.
Here we go, fans.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Heat leading by 5. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Kicks it out to Allen. From outside, off the mark. Allen's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Ware. Hunter with some nice defense. Cavaliers shooting about 42% so far. Here's Mobley. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Wiggins against Mitchell. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mitchell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
Hero kicks to Adebayo. Hands the shot with nobody near him. And the Heat lead by 5. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Mitchell finds Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Mobley. A 3. Again, Mobley missing.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And attitude plays such a big role in Adebayo's game. This guy is a worker. Doesn't mind getting his hands dirty if it means getting his team ahead.
And it goes out of bounds. Cross touch by Hawkins. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Shot clock at 6. And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. In the corner, Okoro with it.
And it adds so much to Hero's value when he's out there contesting shots. That's the activity they want to see.
Hawkins the pass to Ware. Back to Hawkins. Pass to Ware. Takes a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
And if you're going to pull away, now is the time to do it. Time to finish the game strong.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
And here is Hero. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Hero's got the lead up to 12 now for the Heat. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Adebayo against Hunter. They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Outside, Hero. Pass to Hawkins. His three-pointers off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
And that was a risky pass. Fortunate that the D didn't get that one. It was in the air for a long time.
Hunter kicks to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And I think Mitchell's focus increases when it's clutch time. The bigger the moment, the better he is.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
For 3, Mitchell. Wiggins with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Hawkins with the bucket.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
So Miami takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. We're still.
Well, Brent,
basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the guard pair will be Hero and Jaquez. Bam Adebayo is out there with Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Now, here is Halliburton, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Hero kicks to Adebayo. Connects from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a three-point game. Here he goes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. They do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Turner up top. Turner with a screen on Jaquez. And Halliburton sleeves it in.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Rejected by Walker. They retain possession. Wiggins inside the line. And another shot. Mathurin against Jaquez. Here's Siakam. And it's Miami with the rebound. On the wing, Jaquez. Covered by Siakam. Beyond the arc. Jaquez can't hit. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Miami's on 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot. Ware, good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Halliburton looking around. Right wing. Siakam for 3. Another miss by Siakam. The Heat leading by 3. After exploding onto the NBA radar in 2019, Siakam, Clark, has been a sure thing on offense.
Well, you know what you're going to get from Pascal Siakam. I mean, whether it's in the open floor or in the half-court sets, he's a guy you can count on delivering when you give him the ball in those situations. His offense never takes a night off. Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Here's Halliburton. Following the basket by Bam Adebayo. The shot's good from Halliburton.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Let's a floater go. Jaquez against Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Here's Turner. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Jaquez with the screen on Halliburton. And a wide-open look for Hero. Walker with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Takes it out to Siakam. And the Pacers another three.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Outside, Hero. And that time, also a missed shot. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 1. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
On the court for Miami here in the second. The guard pair will be Hero and Jaquez. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. And it's Ware in at the 5. Great open look there. Hero's got 9 points.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Turner with the screen for Halliburton. And Turner kicks to Siakam. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Yeah, Mathurin wanted this bad. He wants to one-up them at the arc.
Wiggins sets a screen for Hero. Wiggins outside. And it's sent back by Turner. Halliburton outside to the inside. Siakam finds Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. Wiggins with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who've played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Outside Turner. Back to Halliburton. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Siakam, that's good. Siakam's got the lead up to 3 now for Indiana.
Oh, they made him work for it, but Siakam knows how to finish strong inside.
Hero against Halliburton. Outside, Hero. Out to the right wing. Ware kicks to Hero. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Indiana lead by 3. Halliburton drives in.
And this is how you carve up a defense. Halliburton slicing to the rack with real force.
Hero on the wing. He's covered by Halliburton. Pass to Ware. Adebayo with the ball. There's the screen. Off target with his 3. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
Halliburton against Hero. Deep Adebayo. bangs home the trifecta. Adebayo's got 8.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Halliburton against Hawkins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hawkins. There's 57 seconds left here in the second. Left side, Halliburton. Turner with it, and Hawkins picks him up defensively. Here's Halliburton. Shot clock at 2. Siakam for 3.
The coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Halliburton. Hawkins with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Where, no good. Mathurin against Wiggins. Turner with the screen for Mathurin. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that lat.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got Andrew Nembhard. Ryan is out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Shepard, and it's Nesmith in at the 3. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Here's Jovic, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Jovic has got it all tied up now for the Heat. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shepard, the pass to Toppin. Toppin is screen on Rozier. Back to Toppin. Pass to Shepard. Sinks the triple.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
The Heat trail by 3. And Rozier, here we go. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, pushing hard, Rozier able to catch the defense off guard that time. His speed, the difference.
Here's Shepard. Rozier defending. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Toppin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
I'll tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
High post, Bryant. He's going up against Love. Here's Shepard. Back to Bryant. Wide open. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Bryant's got his first points of the night. Now Rozier. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul.
Shooting for Miami, Terry Rozier III. 2 shots.
Now, where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
Hey guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Heat have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that. One of the things coaches like is aggressive players. And Rozier is that in spades.
Makes it off the glass. Leopard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Outside Rozier. And here's Love for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Toppin sets a screen for Shepard. The kick out to Bryant. 43 seconds left in the third quarter, and the shot goes in.
The pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Rozier, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Here's Rozier. Here's the screen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 2.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
That will count. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice.
It's a tie game in Indiana. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. The guard pair will be Hero and Hakim. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the center filling out the middle. Hero, it's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Here's Halliburton. Hawkes with the rebound. Heat shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. From outside the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Mathurin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. Siakam against Adebayo. Outside for Halliburton. Outside Turner. The 3. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jaquez the pass to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Adebayo. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Here's Hero. The shot, no good. Good D by Siakam. Indiana leading. Stolen by Hero. Gets that one through the hole, making now 7 of 13 in this game.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Here's Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Halliburton with it. And Jaquez picks him up defensively. Turner passes to Halliburton. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Halliburton's got 8 points here in this quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Wiggins surveying the floor. Oh, they get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Adebayo the screen. Wiggins kicks to Adebayo. They shoot again. No good at the rim. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Walker. Out to Turner. It's stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins outside. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That's his first foul.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He has decided it's the right time to talk. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Halliburton, and he finishes nicely on the way. Halliburton's got 10 points in just the second half.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Here's Ware, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Fast break, here we go.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Outside Turner.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Inside. Walker throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Indiana, Walker. One shot. The play is under video review.
So to tell what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
6 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
And here's Adebayo outside. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
NBA action. It's coming up. This, a battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3. The 3 from Mitchell. He buries it from 3.
Everyone knows Mitchell wants to take it to that basket, so the pull-up is so effective.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Releases. Is rebounded by Okoro.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
The 3 from Mitchell. The shot won't fall. And here's Matherin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam with a screen on Mitchell. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. It's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell finds Hunter.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Walker for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that. But now, it's a great decision, and it paid off.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Mitchell. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
One thing you can count on with Mitchell, he will just keep attacking.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
Evan Mobley.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
Look at that grittiness of Mitchell. He hits resistance inside and still gets through it.
Well, the recent success of the Cavs has centered around their defense, RJ.
Well, if you want a chance to contend, you're going to have to be able to defend. Their coach embodies that, and so does their personnel, specifically their front court.
Lets it fly. Shot clock at 5. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
That is just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And Richard, thinking about Donovan Mitchell, he just has a total impact on the game.
It's crazy to think that he's in the prime of his career, but every single year he continues to get better. I still think there are more levels for him to go. We talked about the guys who play bigger than their listed size, and Donovan Mitchell is at the top of that list.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Here's Turner. Siakam looking it over. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Mobley, right side. Pass to Allen. Hey, expanding his range. Cleveland again missing. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. 3-point lead. Shoots. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Isaac Okoro.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Cavaliers trail by 5. Mobley, a screen on Walker. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
I see you, Mr. Mitchell. Now look, for a 6'1 guard, this man can absolutely fly.
51 seconds left in the first quarter. Such a wide open look. Halliburton's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. It's stolen by Halliburton. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cleveland ball.
.36 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Allen, a screen. 17-foot shot on the way. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
There's a screen by Turner. Here's Halliburton. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And this is how competitive Halliburton is. Doesn't allow some contact to distract him from scoring.
Allen outside. And it's all from 3-point range. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's the Pacers up. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell out there with Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well indeed.
Got a hand on it. In transition, here come the Pacers. Another shot. Siakam, the pass to Mathurin. Fires the 3. Kicks it out to Siakam. Let's go with a 3. And Mathurin gets it to go on the assist from Siakam. Mathurin's got 5.
He's got that guard quickness. Mathurin showing off his catch-and-shoot ability.
Indiana leading by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Ryan, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
I mean, what an acrobatic move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
For 3, Allen. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Allen's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Okoro passes to Allen. Back to Okoro. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Mobley passes to Mitchell. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And no good, trying to use the glass. Indiana leading by 11. Turner, a screen on Hunter. Pass to Turner. Puts it up. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
The defense better watch Turner more closely because he can strike that fast.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Outside Hunter.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now here's Allen.
2 minutes.
Fires for 3. Hunter can't get it to go. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. At one point, they led by 16. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Right side, Mitchell. Oh, my! Look at the quickness from Mitchell.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. And here's Matherin. 6 to shoot. That one's wide left. 1:10 left in the second. Mobley passes to Okoro. On the take. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. There's the 3. And once again, off the mark by Indiana. Cavaliers trail by 9. Outside Hunter. Mobley finds Hunter. To the left wing. Back to Mobley. Lets it go from deep. Matherin with a rebound. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Over to the wing. Siakam with a screen on Hunter for 3. Matherin. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Stolen by Siakam. And here's Matherin. It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And we finished off one half of play. Indiana ahead, leading by 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Shepard is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Obi Toppin. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. And he's all alone. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Back to Toppin. The 3. 6 on the shot clock.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Garland for 3. Connects from downtown. Garland's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Pass to Jerome. Back to Wade. This one for 3. The rebound by Nembhard.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Toppin. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all.
First team foul. At the line, for the Pacers.
With the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And he's going for the oop here. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Indiana shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
There's a screen by Toppin. Down low. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Thompson. Outside Garland. The three. Hits a three-pointer. Garland's got 6 points.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Good on the shot.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Wade. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The three is up. Jerome, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
There's Nesmith with the three. It's rebounded by Wade. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Thompson. He shoots a three. Indiana with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Nimhard, right side. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense paid. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Outside Strus. Back to Thompson. Outside Strus. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Thompson passes to Jerome. Out to Garland. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Thompson's shot is off. Indiana leading by 10. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Nimhard outside. Toppin outside. They set the screen. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. For Indiana, they've gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Shepard. Yep, that one's good. Shepard's got 7 points in the game. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Garland way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Three-pointer Matherin. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And they will go into the fourth quarter riding high. That's almost got to feel like a game winner to them.
And so it's Indiana, a sizable lead of 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Okoro is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. He launches a 3. Here's Allen. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Halliburton outside. Driving in. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
And look, you can't blink when you are guarding Mitchell. That man will go by you in a heartbeat.
Here's Halliburton. Mobley with the block. Mitchell against Walker. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to Turner. 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 9.
Indiana foul. Walker. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Back to Mobley. Shot clock at 6. And it's Okoro penetrating.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pacers leading by 10. Pass to Turner. Here's Siakam from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Mitchell. The slam by Donovan Mitchell.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Halliburton. That one a little long.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
Now look, Mitchell has that rare combination of lightning and thunder. Like, he will blow by you quick, fast, and he will finish over your big.
3-pointer Mathurin. That one doesn't drop. He's 4 for 10 from the field now. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 9, and finished off by Hunter.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
There's a screen by Turner. Lets the 3 fly. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's Hunter on the assist by Allen. Allen's got 5 assists in the game.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
The intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Okoro outside. Mobley outside. Okoro outside. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. The three from Okoro. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Pacers leading by 7. Halliburton looking for an opening. Siakam left side. Three-pointer. He's off on that one. Good D by Mobley.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Here's Walker, and he gets the bucket. And it's a 9-point Pacer lead.
This is how Walker likes to play. He invites contact, and he dishes it out.
Knocks down the long J.
Big Jared Allen outshining the bright lights.
Lays out. Halliburton outside. Kicks it out to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. And the Pacers lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the jam by Walker. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. There's the block. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly...
It'll be the Heat off the tip. Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with the Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Cleveland with the ball. And Doris, the Cavs had a very successful 23-24 season. 47 wins and the number 4 seed in the East.
And Kevin winning a playoff series, their first one without LeBron James since 1993. Most of the players on the floor weren't even alive back then. Incredible to think of it in that context.
And Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell, and he nails the jumper.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Hero. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Mitchell finds Hunter. Not loose. It's stolen by Adebayo. Pass to Hero. Driving to the basket.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Adebayo passes to Ware. Excellent D there from Allen. Now Okoro takes it off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Adebayo. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Launches a 3, and bam, Adebayo hits from deep.
Exceptional shooter across the floor. Adebayo has a huge presence with the ball.
Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now, Hero has to Ware, pulls it up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Okoro. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Okoro. Allen outside. 6 to shoot. Mitchell against Hawkins. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Offensive rebound. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Back to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. A kick out to Mobley. Back to Okoro. Mitchell outside. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 6 points for Donovan Mitchell.
You get the sense that a little bit of pressure makes Donovan Mitchell elevate his game. Under duress of the shot clock, no problem.
A three-pointer, Wiggins, rebounded by Allen. The Cavaliers trailing. Doris, you can just see in Isaac Okoro the confidence he's gained since his rookie year.
Kevin, he's always had tremendous confidence on the defensive end. I mean, he's a lockdown defender at multiple positions. What you're seeing develop is more belief in his jump shot. And that confidence comes because he's been willing to put in the work.
And here is Hero. Following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell against Hawkins. Hero, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Allen, a screen on Hero. Here's Okoro. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And the first one at the line is good.
Isaac Okoro. Shoot.
And both free throws good for Okoro. The Heat trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Allen finds Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Almost, but it rolls out. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Cleveland. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Okoro out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Mitchell outside. Pass to Mobley. Mitchell outside. From outside off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. Wiggins drives in. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the middle. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. A 3-ball. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
For 3, Hunter. It's not going to go for him.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
The Spider is attacking right now. Very few guys can score it as quickly or as easily.
It's Hero with the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Mitchell with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Doris, one of the more relentless players in the NBA, Donovan Mitchell.
Kevin, what I love about him is he loves the lead role. He feels very comfortable carrying tremendous responsibility on the offensive end. Donovan, one of the more confident players you'll meet.
To the paint, where... And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
With a number of moves and shots to choose from, Hunter is scary. Nice bucket there.
Adebayo down low. Covered by Mobley. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Miami no good on that time either. Cleveland leading by 6. To the middle. Here's Allen. That's tipped. Adebayo against Mitchell. Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Hawkins outside. Back to Adebayo. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mobley inside. Adebayo on him. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Mobley a screen on Hawkins. Mobley finds Allen. That 3 off the mark. The Heat trail by 6. Jaquez with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Jaquez has got 5.
Well, really nice delivery from Andrew Wiggins. We know he's a gifted scorer, but that will really smooth out his game.
Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Mobley. Pass to Ware. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Allen, a screen on Jaquez. Here's Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Pass to Adebayo. And the Heat, another 3.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
For 3, Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 11 points in the quarter.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cavaliers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Robinson is out there with Rozier. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Highsmith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Doris, when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
The Heat trail by 3. They set the screen, and he goes in for the dunk.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
And here's Garland for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Garland's got his second basket of the night.
But it's so aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
Oh, wide open look for Love. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Garland with the bucket.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Rozier looking around. Pass to Love. And Love throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Garland. And it's Miami with the rebound. Outside Robinson for the lead. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Rozier for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Jerome, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Robinson misses. Cavaliers leading. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Wade outside. The screen from Thompson. Wade kicks to Thompson. Drains the three-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
And here's Garland for 3. And that's collected by Love. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Jovic. And it's all evened up.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Garland, the pass to Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Outside, Rozier. Kicks it out to Love. Drills it from outside. Love's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Heat.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
There's Garland, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
The first one falls. So both teams changing it up here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Mitchell kicks to Hunter. Back to Mitchell. 32 seconds left in the third. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, the size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
There's a good screen. Wiggins against Hunter. And that one's good. Wiggins.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Mitchell against Hawkins. And here is a Okoro. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Kevin Love has been leading the charge for Miami between his points and his rebounds. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Cleveland, a lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Isaac Okoro. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
And there's no hesitation from Hero. When the shot's there for him, he is looking to let it fly. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Ware. Trains it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 5.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
The drive by Mitchell. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Okoro with it, and Jaquez picks him up defensively. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Ware's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Wiggins finds Hero. To the left wing. Here's Ware. Covered by Mitchell. Over in the corner, Jaquez. No good with the triple. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Hunter dishes to Allen. Wiggins with the rebound. Miami's on past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Yep, it counts.
But terrific timing on that catch and shoot. Wiggins in complete command.
It's Allen on the win. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Heat leading by 7. On the wing, Jaquez. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Hunter the pass to Okoro.
Heat foul. Bam Adebayo. First personal foul. First team foul.
That's good from Okoro.
Shooting for Cleveland, Isaac Okoro.
And both free throws good for Okoro. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Outside, Hero. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And there's that vertical of Hero. Gets off the floor with ease and just hammers that one down.
Here's Mitchell. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Pass to Adebayo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Adebayo's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. Puts up a 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one 3-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Well, this is starting to get real.
Adebayo finds Jaquez. The 3. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
Mr. Ware. Jaquez with the ball. Here's Ware. The tray. Tries again. Adebayo with the ball. Sinks the 3-pointer. And the Heat lead by 6.
And look who shows up in the clutch. The readiness of Adebayo paying off big time.
There are guys who live for these moments. Donovan Mitchell in the house.
Second team foul.
And that one misses. Outside, Hero. Mitchell against Jaquez. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Now, Hero. Inside. Adebayo. Jaquez outside. Just 4 to shoot. Hero sets the pin for Jaquez. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Wiggins. On the 3 off target. For 3, Hunter. Off target. And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there was some...
Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and
Walker in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, Hero and Jaquez Jr., they man the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Halliburton. Takes it inside. Outside Matherin. Back to Halliburton. Lots of room. Got it.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Miami with the ball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has a major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Hero against Halliburton. The kick out to Wiggins. Offensive rebound. Halliburton surveys the floor. Siakam with a screen on Jaquez. Outside Walker. Missed inside. The Heat have gone 1 for 3 so far. And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat stand. I was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot. The game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Now here's Hero. Takes a 3. Miami, no good that time either.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Adebayo sets a screen from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Turner, a screen on Jaquez. Halliburton on the attack. And the dunk by Halliburton.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Now the Pacers on the move. Here's Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. Guarded now by Jaquez. On target from range.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Halliburton against Hero. It's Jaquez on the wing. Here he goes, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 5-point game. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8. Nice shot by Turner.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Walker, first personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the first quarter.
They must have fallen asleep defensively. How else do you explain an easy dunk right off the inbounds pass?
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. There's the triple. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 4th assist in this one. Hero with it. Turner covering. Doubled by Siakam. And here's Jaquez. And again, Miami with a triple.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot goes. Halliburton's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Ware. Puts up a 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Indiana leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long day.
On the court for the Pacers, 2nd quarter underway. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Walker in at small forward. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, Miles Turner, the 11th pick by the Pacers in 2015 for much of his career with the team. He's endured the trade rumors. He said, I've still got PTSD from that, but I wanted to be here in Indy. And last season, a renegotiation of his contract, giving him an extension and a raise. Brian, he is locked in as their starting center.
Yeah, it would appear so, Allie. Thank you. Here's Halliburton after the basket by Miami. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Yeah, intelligent shot selection by Halliburton, opting for the floater in that situation.
Hero outside from downtown. That's his 5th miss. Only made 2 shots in this one so far. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
And he gets it to go. Hero's got 7 points. We're about a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter now. Here's Halliburton. Oh, Halliburton! Send it home!
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do, attack in the painted area.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Indiana shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Pacers leading by 10. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Oh, Halliburton with the tough floater.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Wiggins against Walker. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Jaquez against Halliburton. And he drops it in from the low post.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Basket's good. Adebayo's got 5 now.
assertive jumper by Adebayo. I mean, he wanted it, so he took it.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Halliburton, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Wiggins from long range. Pacers with a rebound. On the wing, Matherin. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Walker passes to Turner. Halliburton against Jaquez. Clock at 6. Second chance effort. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
Heat trail by 12. Hero outside. Knocked away. Walker with it. Hero picks him up. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jaime Jaquez.
You know, between his skills, his motor, and his physical ability, Walker came into the league more ready for the NBA than most first-year guys.
He hits the second from the line. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. Trailing by 13. Out to the wing. Six to shoot. And it's Ware missing. Now the Pacers on the move.
Heat foul.
Indiana shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
And both free throws good for Halliburton.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Adebayo, a screen on Halliburton. He gets it up. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for the Pacers. 25 points and counting for him. They have relied heavily on his offense. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker. He's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
Terry Rozier is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Kevin Love, and it's Jovic in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half.
First team foul.
Nembhard outside, and he drives in. Pass to Shepard. The shake. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Toppin from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Toppin's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Pacers foul. Shepard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Robinson gets the bucket.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
3-point.
Rock-solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Rozier gets the bucket.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And it's Shepard missing. Heat trail by 13. Robinson for three. And again, it's Miami from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Here's Shepard. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlights.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Robinson's got 9 points.
They're being put to the test, and he's doing everything he can to keep them in this game.
And one thing's for sure, when Duncan Robinson is on the court, he has the greenest of green lights, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the most lethal shooters around. He draws intense defensive attention, and then he's added to his game as a passer and as a guy who can take the ball to the basket.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Shepard, Toppin outside. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Jovic, still without a bucket. And that one good.
Well, that's easy pickings for him. Unless the defense is all over him, he'll take that all day long.
Here's Shepard. Toppin outside to the paint. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
And here's Indiana now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Stolen by Rozier. It's a one-on-one situation. 1:05 left in the third. Here's Jovic. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Jovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Pacers leading by 6. Toppin outside. Toppin, a screen on Rozier. Back to Toppin. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Back to Rozier. There's a screen by Love. The 3 is up. The shot misses. The Pacers have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Shepard. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Toppin outside for 3. Sinks it from distance. Toppin's got 6 points. Here's Rozier. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton runs point with Matherin flanking him. And it's Walker in at the 3. A clear look for Hero. Goes back up. Siakam pulls down the board. Pacers leading by 12. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Walker for three. Gets the three to fall.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
3-on-3. Turner, a screen on Hero. Here's Halliburton. Right wing. Now here's Turner. Defense right on him. Clock at 6. And Jaime Jaquez gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Hero. They can't stop the run with that one.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Looking to end this cold spell. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. That one misses for Hero. Pacers leading by 15. Outside Matherin. Jaquez grabs the board. The Heat have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Hero with the bucket. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Halliburton. The rebound by Ware. The Heat have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Wiggins, no good. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Three-pointer Matherin. Indiana again missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wiggins is good at picking his spots on his drives. Now, he won't force it, but when the opening's there, he takes it.
And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
Miami foul. Tyler Hero.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Siakam the screen. Halliburton turn it on the Jets.
Yeah, slick drive by Halliburton, cutting through the defense into a shot.
Outside Jaquez. Into the lane. And he drops in the layup off the glass. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And Hero grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Wiggins looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Launches a three. Nails it from 3.
And making the extra pass. Wiggins' teammates appreciate his willingness to get it to them when they're uncovered.
Here's Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner, a screen on Adebayo. Back to Halliburton. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 35 in the game.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Pacers.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Matherin. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for Indiana.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
Fires from way outside. Misses there. And so Indiana takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused